The notification chimed on my phone just as I was pulling my famous apple pie from the oven, and David's voice filled my kitchen with words that would change everything. "I can't stand this useless old hag anymore. Soon she'll be taking her final nap and will be spending all her money in Paris." My blood turned to ice as I realized he'd accidentally sent me a voice message meant for his wife, Claire. Without hesitation, I picked up my phone and made one call. Put our plan into action. If you're watching this, subscribe and let me know where you're watching from. I'm Margaret Thompson, 64 years old, and until 30 seconds ago, I believed my son David loved me. I'd spent the morning baking his favorite pie for his visit tomorrow, humming old songs while flour dusted my kitchen counter. Now I stood frozen, holding my phone like it was a poisonous snake. The message had been brief, but devastatingly clear. David's voice, thick with irritation, complaining to Claire about having to visit the old hag again. How they were both tired of pretending to care. How they'd already picked out the Parisian hotel where they'd celebrate once I was gone. My hands didn't shake as I replayed the message. 3 years of widowhood had taught me that the people who claim to love you most are often the ones plotting your demise. But this was my own son. I walked to my kitchen window, looking out at the garden where my late husband Robert had planted roses every spring. "Well, honey," I whispered to his memory, "looks like it's time to use that plan we talked about." The plan. Robert and I had discussed it during his final months, when cancer was winning and we both knew it. "Maggie," he'd said, holding my hand in his hospital bed, "people change when money's involved. Even family. Promise me you'll protect yourself." I'd promised, though I never imagined I'd need to use our contingency plan against my own children. Now I dialed the number I'd memorized but hoped never to use. James Morrison, estate attorney and Robert's old friend, answered on the second ring. "Margaret, is everything all right?" "Jim, remember that conversation we had in July about the special provisions Robert wanted in place?" There was a pause. "Are you saying it's time?" "It's time. I'll make the calls. Everything will be in motion by morning." After hanging up, I looked around my kitchen. The pie sat cooling on the counter, golden and perfect. Tomorrow, David would arrive expecting his loving, gullible mother to serve him dessert and probably ask for another small loan to help with his mortgage. Instead, he was going to discover that this old hag had been 3 steps ahead of him all along. My phone buzzed again. A text from Claire this time. "Looking forward to tomorrow. David can't wait for your famous pie." I smiled for the first time since hearing that message. "Oh, sweetheart," I thought. "Neither of you has any idea what's coming.